From the perspectives of three major Western philosophers, Kant, Hegel, and Foucault, I want to explore this question. The first part, from Kant, Structure of Experience. We usually think we directly experience the world. But for Kant, this is not true. We never encounter reality as it is. We only encounter a world that is already structured. Space, time, categories. These are not things in the world. They are conditions of experience. So what we call reality is already shaped before we even notice it. In this sense, we do not simply see the world. We just see the world through the structured one. But Kant does not yet explain the self. He explains structure, not becoming. For Hegel, the self is not a structure inside the mind. It is something that emerges through relation. We become a self only when we are seen, recognized, and challenged by another self. Without recognition, there is no stable I. So the self is not allowed. It is produced in relation. But there is still a deeper question. Why does the structure feel like me? Foucault gives a disturbing answer. Power does not only come from outside, it becomes internal. We begin to monitor ourselves. We begin to correct ourselves. We begin to judge ourselves. And slowly we stop hearing society, because society is now speaking as us. So power is no longer something we face. It becomes something we are. So we can see a deeper structure. Kant shows how experience becomes possible. Hegel shows how the self becomes real. Foucault shows how the self becomes controlled from within. Together, they form a single trajectory, from structure to relation to internalized power. And this leads to a final question. If what we call I is structured, formed, and internalized, where does the real self begin?